So regular expression, they can be quite confusing when you first look at them. And to tell you the truth, every time I come back to do regular expressions, I have to sort of get my head back into it every time. But they are extremely powerful. So definitely worth getting used to. So let's actually look at some JavaScript here. I'm going to define my regular expression. I'm just going to declare a variable called RE, and then a regular expression starts with a / and ends with a /. What you'll see here is you've got open and close parentheses. Discuss those in a second, but I've got \d plus. Okay. Let's before I come back to this, actually, I'm gonna bring up in the lecture notes, and also in the I think in the chat window from yesterday, there is there's a site called Regexer, which is quite cool. It actually has a nice little cheat sheet right here, so we can look at the rules. So for example, if I do \w right here, I mouse over, it says word, matches any word character, alphanumeric or underscore. Okay. All right. If I do /d, that's any digit, \s is any white space. If you use the capital about any of those, it's not alpha, not digit, not white space. Okay. If you use these left and right brackets and you give a series of characters, okay, it'll select if the word has A in it, or the word has B in it, or the word has C in it. Okay. If I use the not, it's any word that does not have A, B, and C. Okay, so let's look at this. So I've got bracket A-Z. Right. Look what's selected. Okay. So what this is saying here is what's valid here is any character in the set, which is capital letters, okay, followed by any word character, one or more. So plus, look over here. So star is 0 or more, plus is 1 or more characters, a question mark is 0 or 1. So in this case, 1 or more characters. So this matches the capital R and then any number of characters, okay, that aren't white space. So as soon as it hits white space, it no longer matches. Okay. So what if I want to match everything that has lowercase as well? I'm going to go A-Z. Now it's matching upper and lowercase letters. You see all these words match. Okay. These are only the words that have a capital letter followed by a lowercase a of some sort. Okay. Oh, it's matching the lowercase and there. Hang on a second. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. It wasn't just matching the capital letter at the beginning, because that's actually not what that's saying. If you want to be at the beginning of the word, you have to do, let's see, start end of the string. I would need to do caret here. Okay. Now it's only a capital letter at the beginning of the string, A to Z, and A. Hang on a second. Is this working? Followed by any number. I got that wrong. Hang on. Cool thing about this is, again, you can play around and see how things match. Let's look at, for example, let's go back to our code. There's also one more site that we linked, and it's in the course notes. It's called regex101.com. Again, very similar. You can start writing regular expressions. You can test strings to make sure that they match. Let's see here. Let's go back. These examples I yanked out of Zybook, so they should be somewhat familiar to you. So let's go back here. This is saying one or more numbers followed by a /. What's this backslash here? Someone pipe up and tell me.
It's an escape character.
Thank you very much. So because the beginning here is a // and the end is a // if I want to match a // I actually have to escape it with a backslash. Okay? And that's how we do that. So this is any number, one or more numbers followed by a // followed by one or more numbers followed by a // followed by one or more numbers. Okay? So it's going to match the date. Now the parens here allow me to match kind of sub-matches, all right? Meaning I'm interested in this piece and I want to grab it later, okay? I'm not interested, I don't wrap it. But let's just actually run this code and you'll see what's going on here. Where's my where's my run link? Where are you? Right click, run the thing. Heck, let's just run it. Here we go. Oh yeah, we run debug. We'll stop the breakpoint there. Okay, so this one ran. It matched the date, and look at the result object. Let's look at it real quick. You can see as I debug that the first match is the entire string. The second match, starting at index 1, second, third, so these three matches, the year, the month, and the day, and those correspond to these paren groups right here, okay? Any questions on that? Hopefully that's clear. Let's see, someone's asking a question here. So the plus is to say take the whole word or digit, right? Not just the first character or digit. Okay, so the plus here is, so I'm matching a digit, and plus says, whoops, one or more digits. So it matches the previous character, which is a /d, and says do one or more of these. Okay. That answer your question? Okay. So I'm doing one or more of those. Now here's another one. I've got a address 613 Amp Street, apartment 57. Okay. In this case, I want to match one or more digits, which is correct. Oh, stop. One or more digits, followed by white space. So white space is a space or tab or anything. Or again, I'm using these parens here. They don't mean anything except for grouping stuff later in the result. So now I'm going to do /lowercase w. That's a alphanumeric. One or more alphanumeric characters followed by a space, followed by one or more alphanumeric characters. So that's amp space street. Okay. Okay. It's matching the comma. And then white space. You want a space after it. Then I want one or more alpha characters, followed by a space or white space, followed by one or more digits. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this to the next one, and you'll see the result is, of course, the date matches, but I've got, I'm looking at, hang on a second. I need to step over this. There we go. Step over result to execute the new one. And the first match is the entire address. The first paren group is 613, and the second one's Amp Street. And going back here, you can see that's what I wanted. I wanted my Amp Street and my number. Any questions? Let's see. I got another question here. Let's see.
Hey, let's do the screenshot. Yeah.
Let's see. Up to white space is what you're asking? Let's go ahead and let's go back here. Let's play with this a little bit. So this actually this matches any word character, one or more. So it's matching everything. It's not matching ampersand, right? Because that's not a word character. Okay. I already answered it. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go back then to our code. Let's look at example 3. This is actually should be quite simple. Again, I'm looking. I think I'll skip past this one. It's actually there's nothing sort of new in this one. Let's go to the next. I'm going to go to my next file, which is this one here. Okay. Again, these are pulled out as iBooks. So again, good examples. You can go back to iBooks if you like and look through them. But I'm trying to extract more code and give you more code snippets so that again you can work more individually and you can have more source code. I know you've been asking for that. Okay, another question here. How does the formatting of regex doesn't match the string you're applying the regex object to? Well, then you don't get a match. Okay, in other words, it's not going to return. Let's go back here. If for some reason this pattern does not match the string that I give it, okay. Actually, let's go through. I believe it just. That's a good question. Oh wait, where's my breakpoint? Let's go back. That's a good question. Let's say the string contains a word, then a digit, but the regex looks only for a digit. So it's looking for a digit in the string. So unless you say at the beginning of the string or at the end of the string using the caret or the dollar, it'll find that anywhere in the entire string. Okay. But let's run this, and so we've got there. So we executed it. Let's actually do let's run this. Get past this. Let's run it again, but let's give it an invalid string. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove this. Okay, so let's go ahead and run it now. Okay, my result is. Hang on a second here. 22. Oh, stop. Index 0, length 4. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Sorry. The next one's the invalid one. There we go. Let's execute that. Let's look at the result as null. Okay, so that's what you get. All right. Let's see. Do we have more questions? Why? You're full of questions. I do appreciate them, though. I'm not sure what you're saying by the modified. Let's see. Modified string is lower. Anyhow, let's just move forward. If you want to be more specific on that question, I'm happy to answer it. Okay. So again, you get a null result if it doesn't match, which is nice. Okay. Let's go through here. That was my other one. Let's go through here. Boom. Come back to this one. Okay, so this one actually has an array of tweets, and it wants to match, a pattern in any tweet. So this was actually quite a cool one. I didn't go over this in yesterday's lecture. That's right. What time do we got? 3:30. Class is over. I don't have that much time. So maybe I'll just quickly go through. Well, so basically it's going to go through the for each on that array, grab a tweet. Okay. It's going to grab the hashtag regex, which must have a pound sign, followed by one or more characters. Okay. Oh, the G. That might answer your question. Let's go back here. If you put the G at the end, what does it have the? Let's go back. Yeah, well, this replaces it. Oh, see, this is a regex. It's global, meaning the entire string. Let's see, HTTPS. So there's a link regex and a hashtag regex. I'm going to execute this one. If it's not null, then I found the hashtag. And I'm going to output what the hashtag was. Okay. Let's see. Same thing with the link. Going to go through. If I get multiple, so if link result not's null, I can then actually go through. I don't know what's it doing. It's actually going through each one. See if it's not null, form result, concept result, link result. Oh, interesting. Let's do it again. Oh. What are we doing here? We're doing getting the link result. If it's not null, we're going to print it out, and then we're going to go ahead and get the next one. No, same. It's the same one. Not sure exactly what that's doing, so that's fine. I need to move on to local storage. We have about 10 minutes left. Let's go talk about that. Let's go to my HTML file.